Hello and welcome to another update video. I was asked to provide a video about which are my top 3 cryptos that I'm going to buy in November, and I want to share with you 3 of them. I'm not going to talk about the large caps one like ADA or Solana here. I talk about some that I think are going to go much higher very soon, and especially in the alt season or just before the alt season. And to be honest, there isn't much time left in my opinion. But again, please consider nothing of this is financial advice. I only talk to you here about what I'm going to do and in which cryptocurrencies I'm going to put more than I would normally probably put into them. And some of them that I really have an eye on and that I started to purchase already, as you probably know. But I think this year in the alt season, they will really perform really well. And yeah, again, Solana, ADA, XRP, they are sort of not really trending at the moment. All of these larger cap ones, they've had their runs. So there are some good opportunities which are now coming, which are sort of, behind them. But I think are really going to go much higher in terms of price, and potentially we see 3x, 4x even, in the next few months. That's what I think. And I think these are some of the last opportunities to buy these cryptos at these prices before they really skyrocket. And I'm not talking about something like Blocktopia here as well, with Blocktopia obviously being one of the smaller cap projects, also with high risk. Of course, these are not the only ones that I'm going to buy in November, but they are my three top projects, which I think is definitely worth having a look at. Now, the first one being Fantom. I also talk about Fantom here today because we are currently having a pullback to a trend line. So we can draw a new trend line here, an ascending trend line. You can see that. As I always say, when you get a pullback to a trend line and you are still in an uptrend, that is actually a good sign and potentially a good buying opportunity. So Fantom, I think, is very attractive at the moment. We've got here the 20-day moving average as support as well. And just Fantom from its fundamentals, great. There are still talks that it will be listed on Coinbase at some point. And I think we could expect prices up to $10 potentially in this alt season. Again, not guaranteed, but that is what I think. And yeah, I think we haven't seen the best yet of Fantom. Now the next one is AVAX Avalanche, one of the fastest blockchains in the space. And again, hasn't really performed too well in the last few weeks, but it has still performed okay. And again, we have overextended away here from the trend line in September. We've come back, pulled away again, and come back now, and again a pullback to a trend line. We've held the 20, we've held the 50-day moving average, got a bit of a head and shoulders here, so it's probably worth being a bit careful. But I think again, even if it drops now, it should really perform really well in the alt season, and it has a lot of potential. As you know, they are also cooperating with Blocktopia, one of my favorite cryptos at the moment, even though yes, there is also a lot of risk because it's such a small project, and Blocktopia, I mean, not Avalanche. Yeah, so just be aware here of that head and shoulders. But we did something similar here before. I think on the 4-hour chart, this was a head and shoulders here as well. Was it not? There was one, I remember it from somewhere, or maybe that was Tezos. But yeah, that's something to be aware of here. But still, AVAX, one of my one of the top 3s that I'm going to buy in November. And then we've got Polkadot here, very strong with parachains coming, all the auctions, and increasing number of projects being built on Polkadot, and a good team as well. I've got a feeling now that ADA isn't performing that well, that people might switch over to Polkadot, be more interested in Polkadot. And we're just below the all-time high, not far away. I've got a feeling if we break here through the all-time high, I think we could see prices of 150, 200, maybe even $250. That is quite high though, but I think it is realistic in the alt season within a very short time frame. So these are my 3 top projects. Again, projects like Solana, Ethereum, even though they're all strong projects, also, well, ADA I think has to catch up anyway, but I've got enough ADA now for the moment. Yeah, I want to see ADA perform now. And yeah, other projects like Ripple, XRP, they haven't really performed the last few weeks that well, and XRP anyway, this year being held down by the SEC case, even though I believe in the long-term potential of XRP. And then about the other projects that I talk about on this channel, most of which I am invested in as well. But I think these 3, They are solid projects. They have, they've got a proper business case, a really good team. They are really strong projects. And one also, a bonus one I want to talk about here is Moonbeam. I've got my eye on Moonbeam. I need to look further into Moonbeam, but it essentially is as far as I know, a power chain being built on the Polkadot network. Again, I could be wrong here. I haven't really looked into it much, but what I heard was very, very positive, and I think it has a lot of potential. I really want to look into it more. And if you want to know more about Moonbeam, let me know in the comments, because I am very intrigued by it. I find it very interesting. I've looked into it a little bit, but not enough to make a full video on it, so I need to do more research. But certainly I would be more motivated if you guys are interested in as well. So that is obviously related to Polkadot, so it could profit from a boom in the Polkadot price as well, indirectly. And yeah, I'm really looking into that. Very attractive, certainly. So these are the three main cryptos that I'm probably going to invest in November. Hope you liked that video. If you did, please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on my crypto journey, then please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.